the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Brave lonely, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Brave lonely's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Brave lonely's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer.
Well, hello to you. Welcome in. Sorry, y'all. Welcome into another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here in the building with me. Gosh, you can see, hear, and feel a lot is going on. You know, only in America can footage about a DV situation come out on Saturday and then somebody gets arrested on Sunday. Child, you can't make this stuff up. You really can't. Y'all, we got a lot to talk about with Hard Hustle Houston. We are on episode 5. Now, I believe last time they did, 8 episodes, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully we'll get at least 10. Now, I still want a reunion. Okay, because a lot happened this season that should, make way for a reunion. And like I said, I will gladly host it on. Just let me know when I want to do it. And if y'all need a female to host it with me, Millie Chun and me are good to go. So, in Jesus' name, yes, amen. I believe that me and Millie Chun could definitely do a great reunion because you definitely need a female perspective and a male perspective on the show, right? Or at least for the reunion, right? And before anybody says, Braylon, you can't host no reunion. Well, Andy Cohen hosts all the Housewives reunions. We can't have a black reunion host that's intelligent, articulate, and actually loves what they do. And before y'all say Carlos King is a reunion host, that doesn't count. He's an executive producer. That's too close to the sun, but that's neither here nor there. Let's get to it, y'all, because Hire is waiting. Low is available, but either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed. We take out this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have all of you here in the building with me. Let's get to it. Some heart and hustle, Houston. Yes, indeed. All right. So, basically, how we kick off this episode is Chloe and Latoria, right? They are at this woman's office. Her name is Dr. Brandy. Give me a moment because I want to pull her up. By the way, can I just say, there are some grown women with braces that actually look cute. And Dr. Brandy is actually one of them, okay? Listen, not everybody can pull off being grown with braces and being cute. Okay. Some of them have had their braces on way too long. Their teeth fall out the mouth. But that's neither here nor there. Listen, let's roll on, okay? I'm being facetious. Kind of. Sort of. Maybe. Moving on. Hey, two people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. So let's get to it here. So here is Dr. Brandy.
Hi, I am Dr. Brandy Williams, and I am personally inviting you to join me for RX Summer School. In summer school, we're discussing what are peptides, how do they work, which peptides actually help with perimenopause, weight gain, sleep deprivation, and energy. Join me June 30th, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. The link's in the bio.
Listen, I will gladly come to school. You know what I mean? Like I said, I will gladly come to school, but I'm only coming to school for all this. This is what I'm coming to the school for. Okay, listen, just keep it up like that. Stunning woman. And she has this studio. She has a podcasting studio inside her place, which this is it here, her Revolution RX Compounding Pharmacy. So she has a podcast studio. Now, I wanted to know about this because not only did they show Dr. Brandy, but they showed the R logo. So I saw Revolve something. So I just typed in Dr. Brandy and just led me to this here. But this is where Chloe and Latoya Lemon are, right? So I put in my notes that Dr. Brandy could also be Dr. Brandy Lee. Okay, listen. Hey, Linnell, Silly, good to see you, my friend. Love you. Value. Appreciate you. So, like I said, Dr. Brandy could be Dr. Brandy Lee. Dr. Lee. Okay, Ms. Lee, if you're nasty. So Chloe and Latoya, they are twins. They are both open-minded. They're both fun, and they're both exploratory. I'm paraphrasing. So the topics that they are going to do on this podcast, because you guys remember in the last episode, Chloe said that she wanted to do a podcast. Now, personally, from the Shade Room interview, child, you need to make sure that you know how to work technology before you do a podcast. Just keep it up, but no shade, no haterization, no dragging, okay? But just keep it up. But anyway, moving on. So the topics that they're going to talk about in this podcast are grief, parenting, the wanting of being a parent, and dating. Jordan's mom is calling, right? And so, since the last time that we talked about Chloe and Jordan, Jordan is staying over at Chloe's place. And Jordan's being responsible, and, Jordan is talking about marriage, right? Latoya is confused, though, because it's like, didn't Jordan cheat on you? And he did, right? Because he gave another woman the access code to his apartment. So, but Latoya was very intelligent with this statement. She said, listen, if Chloe is over it, I gotta be over it too. Right? I mean, what can you do if your friend has moved on with her life, right? So here's the big thing that happened, right? Nico came in at the same time as Jordan, right? And Nico is still kind of befuddled because his mom, Chloe, is dating someone 3 years older than him. And Nola, one of Chloe's children, said rather, this is awkward. And so Nico says hey to Jordan, and Jordan says hey to Nico. So that's progress. We clap it up for progress. And both of them, say what's up to each other, right? Like I said before. I will say this, right? I feel like at the end of the first season of, that conversation that Nico and Chloe had was a very powerful mom-son conversation. And whatever Jordan has done, kudos to him for being able to understand that this is a little bit odd. There's a thing called cookie cup relationships, And listen, Nico just got to find him the right 40-year-old, because let me tell you something. A grown one, woo, something special. But moving on. The grown ones usually have the hips and fingertips rather. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Jesus. but also too, grown women, they know who they are too, right? So that's security in a relationship of you ain't gotta prove yourself. You are who you are, except you're not. So I think that's why the Cougar Cup relationship works. Plus, I like Cougars, they like somebody a little bit younger, to give them a run and for them to, attack. So yes, indeed. But shout out to Nico and Jordan for progressing in their relationship, right? So we go to Winter's Bubble World birthday party, and a little kid says, "Hey, it was so cute. They kept it on for about a minute or so, but it was so cute. Very cute child there, right?" So Winter's Bubble World party. Winter is 4 years old now. Winter is Labrina's daughter, Labrina and Will's daughter, right? So Labrina has invited all the ladies. Elena can't make it. Gee, what else is new? Can't she make it to anything? My God, Jason. I was surprised when I heard it. I'm like, okay, she hasn't done nothing all season. We're in episode 5 right now. By 6, 7, 8, the season's gonna be over unless we got extra episodes. We don't know that yet, right? So after that, right, Latoya and Roe can't make it. And Chloe is back with this long hair wig. In the words of just Bride, who you should never quote in life, because child, she's not all the way there mentally. But she does have moments of intelligence, just like her friend Portia does. In the words of Giselle Bryant, burn it. We don't know this Chloe with this long hair. It's like this woman named Deanna. She was on Ready to Love, and she had she kind of had like a buzz cut, haircut type of thing. It worked for her, right? And then she put on this wig. Child. I'm like, what are we doing? So anyway, Chloe is back with this hair. Chloe and Labrina talk about the vision board party, and that ticket cup was supposed to be Wednesday. And Chloe, listen, I get it. You know what I mean? That you could have planned it better. But that's your friendship. Just be supportive. Good Lord. And Chloe said it was blurred and there was too much going on. Well, if it was blurry and this, that, third, was too much going on, why did you go? Hello. Okay, moving on. So Marina came, right? And Ashley is there, Labrina's friend. We're going to get into Ashley a little bit later. I got a lot of things to say about Ashley. A lot of things to say. So there's some hood math going on, and there's Uncle Novo, who was Chloe's husband, right? So Chloe said that she didn't really get to know her husband's family too much. And so there's a good energy with Jordan and Chloe. So Chloe's talking about her and Jordan with Ashley. And then Winter got gifted a 4-wheeler. He's 4 years old. My God. There was these things called Power Wheels, growing up. I never got the chance to. I wanted a Power Wheels Cadillac Escalade when I was a kid. I never got it, right? And child, I listen. The only way that you do that, in adulthood is if you get a real Cadillac Escalade, right? So, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. So Ashley has a club called Allure, right? And apparently it was a finale party that was strong. I believe Chef Don went to the finale party as well. So like I said, reality shows take about 1 year, back, right? So this was all taped last year, but it's airing now. That's how usually reality TV works. And Marina said it was a really nice party to celebrate Labrina as a friend and all of us. And Ashley said it was disheartening that Latoya was upset for paying a lemon drop. And, Latoya was the main one saying she supports Black women, she supports small businesses, this, that, third. Now, we're going to get to Ashley here in a little bit. I have a lot of thoughts on Ashley because I'm with Roe. Okay? I'm with Roe. Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily. I'm not dealing with this ish. Okay. So let's get to Latoya here. So Latoya is with Felicia, who is her godmother. As you guys know, Latoya's dad passed away. And so now Victoria is in the middle of selling the house, packing everything up. It's going to revisit the room where he passed because, for those you don't know, Victoria found her dad in bed, passed away, which is something I would not wish on anybody, right? There are people who are, passing away that is like unexpected. By the way, shout out to the mother of Islam, Miss Farrakhan. She passed away. Give y'all a quick story. I think I played it actually before here. She talked about how Frank Sinatra was honoring black people and said to this hotel, listen, I am never going to sing again at this hotel or at this venue, whatever, until you accept all these black people. And Frank Sinatra hanged over all those black people. And the hotel sent over a bus. All those black people got to check in. And she was, I think she was 72 years. No, they were married for 72 years. Louis Farrakhan's wife passing away. She was 90 years old. 90 years old. And she was married to Louis Farrakhan for 72 years. That's a long time. You don't hear 72 years of marriage. You don't. We also talked about Lionel Richie and how he had to go to the hospital. And my parents said that, because I hanged out with them Saturday. They said that pray for Charlie Wilson. I go on Media Takeout and find out that he can't walk. So when you're thinking about, people who are seasoned or elderly or they're more at the end than at the beginning, right? It's very difficult to find anybody that you love in any state passed away, but especially when it's your own. So Felicia says all of it will take time, but it will be a testimony. And then Felicia, who I believe is a real estate agent, or she's being the person in charge of the sale of the house, puts a for sale sign up. And Latoya just wrote that. I felt so bad. I'm like, oh my God, child. That's heavy, right? What celebrities always say, well, I make mistakes too, except mine's on my public. I will give Latoya a lot of credit for being vulnerable about not just grief on television, but that she is in her feelings about that grief, right? Because let me tell you something, if my mama, dad, sister, somebody I care about passed away, get the cameras out my face. I don't want a camera. I don't want a light. Y'all get the shit out. To use Adam Sandler's words, right? But I think also too, what we don't recognize is that sometimes when we go through things, it's usually for a bigger purpose. And I'm not saying that Latoya's dad passing away is a bigger purpose for us, the viewer. I'm not saying that her dad, if her dad could be here, he would still be here, right? And I think that's what we all want, right? But because her dad did pass away, the fact that we are seeing a human being deal with grief in such a vulnerable and emotional, dealing with grief in such an emotional and vulnerable fashion, you don't see that on reality TV. Okay, you see people going on social media saying, "Child, I need a drink after that scene," even though all y'all calls or y'all show is hell, chaos, and destruction. I'm just saying. I mean, no other reality show has a reunion and somebody gets arrested within the same month of the reunion airing. Child, but that's own renewing that broken, decrepit, and dilapidated show with an executive producer who says it's not fun producing reality TV anymore. Well, if it ain't fun for you producing it, then we can cancel the show. That's how I see it. If you don't give a damn, why should we? But that's just me. So then we see Roe, and she is bowling with her family. And Roe says that she has more time for the family because she's not working 24/7 now. For those of you who missed the first season, Roe was actually working at a club, and she felt that she was underappreciated, right? So, and child, I love Roe, but sometimes, just sometimes, she does a little much, right? So, she got nip tuck and everything in between. Now, of course, Roe don't need no BBL. That's all natural. Okay. Listen. She said that her mom dried her ass cheeks for like the first week. I'm like, but that's not all Roe said this episode, so we'll get to it a little bit later. So Roe has a stepdad, as she calls her dad, which is totally understandable. I have that same position, but I love my bio dad very, very much. The more that I am growing, and I know it's weird to say that. It's like, right, you're 31, you're growing. No. You are always growing if you allow yourself to grow. Clap that T, 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 clap that T. But as I keep growing in my development, I see my bio dad in me. I always say my stepdad, who I call my main dad, he's quiet, but he carries a big stick, but he's a big kid. But he don't play when it comes to laying down what needs to be said. And my bio dad, he is an entrepreneur. He's only comfortable with what he knows. He is very kind, but listen, respect the territory. And both of those traits, and both of those energies of those men are definitely in me. You know what I mean? So I'm loving my dads for sure. But Roe, her biological dad, and her don't really have a good relationship, right? So Roe's dad, bowled for the first time. I believe he got a spare. Now, I don't know if it was a strike, because you know how sometimes a pin will knock another pin and then it's a strike. But he got a spare or a strike. But he also said this was his first time bowling in 40 years. That's actually pretty damn good. Okay, listen. You want to know how good it is? Give me a moment. You want to know how good it is? Give me a moment. This is how good it is.
Reinsurance.com.
So good.
So good.
So good is everywhere.
So good.
And while no one knows exactly where it started, for 70 years there's been only one way to describe the world's best chicken.
So good.
So good.
It's so good.
Help KFC celebrate 70 years. Get 4 free pieces of original recipe chicken with the purchase of any 10-piece meal or larger.
S-O-G-O-O-D good.
That is so SOGOOD good. That was his first time bowling in 40 years, and he got a spare or a strike. Well done to you, good sir. Well done, well done, well done. You won. You got something. Good day, sir. Shout out to Gene Wilder, the brilliant man that he was, for sure. So, Roe has a different last name than her siblings, and Roe asked why did I get adopted? And her dad rather says, I didn't know where he was at. And Roe was like, well, we could all jump them together. I'm like, Roe, oh my God, you can't just jump people like that. Like, I feel you though. I feel sometimes you don't advocate for violence, but you do advocate for justice. And sometimes it leans into violence. I get it. You know what I mean? But my God, today. So with that being said, there was a particular thing that happened to Roe, right? So she said that she would be at her granny's house, right? And she would have her backpack on, ready to go to school or going to wherever. And her dad never came to get her. And that's a real thing. Kids remember a whole lot. You know what? Adults are just kids that just grew up. Some more than others. terms of up here, child. Some people believe that butterflies outlive lions, but we all know that the lifespan of a lion outlives a butterfly. You know what I mean? Some adults don't have the comprehension skills to understand. You know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there. So, with that being said, right? I felt for Roe with that. I don't think any child should ever feel abandoned emotionally. And what you don't understand is, even though you have a life, that child's life also matters too. And I remember I was back at home in Arkansas on our street, right? I was talking to my cousin. She was having another kid. I think I might have told you this before, but if I haven't, I'm telling you now. She said to me, like, how can you give me advice? Because I said to her, every second chance that you wish you could have got, give it to your child. She was like, how can you give advice? I'm like, my parents have been married for over 20 damn years. I listen to wise counsel. I am woke, which woke is not even dealing with politics. Woke is being able to understand the frequency of who you are and how you engage with your environment. I'm paraphrasing, okay? But damn, that's pretty much what woke means, okay? So definitely felt for Roe with that. And then, you know, Roe's ex, Javon, you know, that's no bueno, that relationship, that co-parenting relationship. And she doesn't like how Javon talks to Sophia, right? Because if you remember, Javon, you know, talked to Sophia very disrespectfully after she was grounded and his birthday passed, and he said it was too late to call him to wish him happy birthday. I would have a problem with that too. And listen, I don't care if I'm the stepdad. I will gladly say, bruh, I know this ain't my child, but damn it, I'm raising her. I'm raising him. I'm raising them. If they are on punishment, they are on punishment. That don't mean they don't love you into this. But what you will not do is disrespect them while they got somebody that gives more of a damn about them than the sperm that went the vagina to bring your kid in the world. Understand? That would have been the end of the conversation. Have been me. But some people have faculties to be responsible, some people don't. But moving on. So, and the stepdad says, you know, it could have been because of how Javon was raised. And Rose says that, you know, Javon's not a bad person. She just doesn't like how he talks to Sophia, right? And Dad wants Rose to call Javon. And I put Rose's dad as a good dad. That seems like a very old school man that he's been around the way and but he has retained information and he is at peace with who he is. Now that is a real man right there. All right, y'all, time to talk about some pickleball, everybody. So Marina wants to do a group activity. Latoya arrives first, right? Then it's Roe. And so Latoya says, please call me Latoya Serena Williams Lemon. You know, I like to call myself Braylon Michael Strahan Lee, but at least I have qualities relating to Michael Strahan. Latoya Lemon. Child, confidence is in the eye of the beholder, but moving on. So Roe comes in this hoodie and Roe, I'm gonna be real with you. I've watched a lot of reality TV, but this took me out. She said, I've played with a pickle, or I ate a pickle and played with balls before, but I've never done them together. I'm like, you know what? Go to the damn corner, okay? You take your thickalicious self, okay, and you take a good damn. No, you don't need no margarita. You take that Wakia Hawaiian volcanic water that is ice cold. Go in a corner and think about what you said. I thought that was hilarious. I'm like, I had to rewind a couple times. I'm like, is she really just, national television? I'm like, but then again, I can't say nothing because I say stuff on this show from time to time. But I always stick to the prompt, though, okay? I stick to the prompt, I move within the prompt, okay? So listen, where it's allowed, all right? So moving on. So, like I said, Roe was very blessed. Roe is getting scared, right? Because of what's about to happen here. So Marina or Labrina wanted to invited Ashley, and Roe is not here for Ashley. Like, what is she doing here? Now, if you remember last season, when Chloe brought in Shaniqua, which nobody asked, right? Nobody asked for Shaniqua to come in. Shaniqua apparently was a client of Latoya Lemon, but Shaniqua brought these receipts, and it was so just waste of time in the interview, right? So anyway, so it's hard for Roe to meet new people. Here's the thing. I think that Roe gets a bad rap, right? And I'm not just saying this because being Roe cool. I'm saying this because it's like, listen, I only got one life. And if you can't come correct, I don't need to come correct to you. I'm not going to capitulate myself just because you here. Okay? So listen. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. Okay? So with that said, Labrina arrives. Roe and Labrina are having the same color as yellow. Chloe arrives, and Chloe says, I love playing tennis, right? She played tennis in high school. It's been a long time since she's been in high school. Now, listen. Going up. So the question gets asked, does Chloe play, pickleball in real life, or she plays on the app? And Chloe says, I play on the app. I'm like, you play on the app? Really? Okay, child. Okay. Listen, at least when I play Uno, I play on the app and in real life. Come on now. Like, for real. So, child, Latoya is going to be the referee because Marina arrives now, right? And Latoya, she should just stick to PR. She's not a good referee. She's just not. So Ashley is there, right? And she gifts Latoya a lemon, right? And Ashley says, a little birdie told me that you were upset that you had to pay for a lemon drop at the finale party, right? And Latoya said, child, it wasn't enough ice in the lemon drop. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. So Latoya says, never in my life have I not paid for a drink or been offended to pay for a drink. And Latoya was never upset. She thought it was complimentary, right? And so, it's lemons that were gifted to Latoya Lemon and travel size vodka Tito's, right? And so Roe's like, the fuck. And so Marina, Labrina, and Latoya were there. But Roe was not invited, right? And so Ash says that everybody was invited, right? And Roe is not here for the birthday, so she's like done, right? So she gets up, walks away. And I will say this: it is better to walk away than to stay in something that you don't want to stay in, right? So Latoya said that I thought that it would be, because it was cross promotion, that it would make sense that we wouldn't be paying them, right? And so Ashley says that, that event happened less than 24 hours after her grandmother passed, and her family is working at her bar, right? Ashley's family is working at Allure. And, Latoya felt like at that, finale part that her dad not being there, it hit her, right? So she was in a different headspace. And Ashley comes up with this thing called your default thought, right? So when my mom excuse me, my mom is still here. When I was saying my mom passed away, I'm going to say Ashley said that when her mom passed away, right? Ashley's mom passed away from COVID, right? Very, very sad, for sure. And that default thought was, from depression, right? Because, Ashley's mom passed away, right? And Roe is happy that everybody's getting along, and then there's comment about them to it, right? I'm gonna be real with you, okay? I'm gonna just be real with you right now. I don't like Ashley. I don't like her. I don't like her. Okay? I don't like her here, there, or anywhere. Because we're going to get to it a little bit later. But she said something that pissed me the fuck off. Disrespectful. Okay? We're going to get to it. But with this part of the show, what I don't like is after you shaded somebody with lemons and vodka, that you then do emotional trauma dumping of like, hey, before that event, my grandmother passed away. That's not to negate her grandmother passing away. That's not to negate the fact that she thought about her mom passing away from COVID. But you just you're making a mountain out of a molehill for no reason. So after you shade that person, now you want sympathy? No. That was asinine, that was tacky, and that was flagrantly disrespectful. Just keeping it up, but I didn't like that. I did not like that at all. So, let's keep going, child, right? So, these two conversations happen back and forth, right? So, I'm going to give you Marina, Roe, and Latoya, right, first, before I give you Labrina, Chloe, and Ashley, okay? And there's a reason for this, okay? So, Marina, Roe, and Latoya, right? They talk about the pickleball was fun, and, and so when it came to, Ashley and Latoya didn't ask, and Roe was like, why are you being petty already? And Roe said, we don't care about your expired lemons. I'm like, you know what? I mean, listen, maybe, just maybe, Ashley doesn't know how to be an owner and know how to actually rotate her lemons and her products, stuff like that. Maybe she need to go on Bar Rescue and get some help from John Taffer. Okay, I don't know, right? And Rose said that she's getting PTSD. I'm not laughing because of PTSD. PTSD is a real thing. I'm laughing because she said that she is having that because of Shaniqua and Chloe. And Marina said, but I don't think this issue is concerning you. Marina, we all know that you squad up with Labrina to go against the others, okay? Because you said, and I quote to Chloe, that, she's not truthful all the time. So he or she who has not cast the first stone, and so you know how to cast stones, but you feel like you're high and mighty because you're calm and cutesy and very mindful, very demure. But child, you ain't perfect, Marina, okay? Chloe is a mama bear, right? And what she is trying to do is say, like, hey, this could impact other things, right? So Roe is coherent, Marina, unlike you right now in this moment. Not to say that you're not coherent as an individual, because I don't know you, nor do I have to know you, right? You were an engineer for a long time, and that definitely takes a lot of coherence and intelligence, right? But y'all fought over the word precious, and that was something very little. This lemon drop thing, this little thing that could grow into a big thing. So Roe was being concerned, okay? Now, let's get to Labrina, Chloe, and Ashley, right? So pickleball was fun. Ashley thought she was the MVP. Child, an MVP means that they actually were the most valuable player because they actually put their foot in the game. They gave something, and what they did meant something. Child, you existed. You another person upon the earth, and God bless you on your journey, right? Roe was the biggest stranger, right? And, Chloe said that, the walls are still there. Yeah, People have to earn the right to hear your story, but more than that, they got to earn the responsibility to be a part of it, right? So, Chloe said the last time I brought somebody, it went left. Gee, Chloe, I wonder why it went left. Oh, that was you. Now, I know what y'all thinking, Bray. Chloe owned up to responsibility. Don't drag her. No, that's not how this works. You saw the thumbnail. You know my voice is dim. You know why you're here, right? And it's just like, Chloe, just because that happened last season doesn't mean that we can't bring it up again, right? It went left because your supposed friend Shaniqua that you got to know. And by the way, Chloe and Shaniqua were never friends. Chloe just talked to her and was like, hey, you want to come out? It's like, no, because this is supposed to be y'all alone. So, somebody that I don't know is coming, that's uncomfortable in my personal space, which was Rose's opinion. I agreed with that. Or I do agree with that, right? So, Shaniqua from last season and Labrina was the little birdie. Well, we can't figure that. And, it wasn't, I wasn't trying to be messy. It was more of a question, but if you want to be messy, I was a little birdie. It's like, Labrina, you were the one who did. Okay, shut up. Move on. Take responsibility. Like, come on. They called you a birdie. Like, are you afraid of words? Are you afraid of words? Are you afraid of words? You don't like green eggs and ham, Labrina? You don't like them here, there, or anywhere? Are you afraid of a Dr. Seuss book? Birdie was the thing that she was offended of. Okay, child. So apparently, Labrina said, Latoya rather said, she was allegedly highly offended for paying $22,000. Ooh, good God. Now there are some drinks that are $22,000. I think there's like a gold drink that like costs like up in that price range. But I meant to say $22 for a lemon drop. Now, depending on the market, right? Depends on the pricing. In Vegas, yeah, you can pay $22. It's Houston, Texas. Is it a specialty type of lemon drop that, you need certain ingredients to make the lemon and lemon drop be that lemon? Because if that's the case, okay, then I can understand it, right? And, Ashley said that she spent $7,000 on marketing, right? And Ashley said that Roe was a manager and, I operate differently. And I have A-listers that are glad to pay. Now, this is why I got to say Ashley. Okay? I don't know who you are. I don't know where you came from. And I don't know why you are here. But I'm going to believe that your mother's placenta did not have enough nutrients to get into you. And I don't think you formed the capacity, capability, or comprehension of brain cells to form a brain to understand that when you go to an event like the Emmys, the Grammys, the Oscars, the Tonys, events that you can't, you won't, and you never will get into, they usually comp the drinks. Okay? You say that you're a bar owner, right? You say Allure is your place, right? We don't know. You could be lying for all we know, right? Now, I'm being facetious in this, okay? But to say that Roe is just a manager, child, she's worked with the NBA. She's working with the FIFA World Cup right now. She's launched clubs. The person that she was with didn't want her lead because she was that good of a boss. Roe has her own company. So I don't like women trying to degrade other women. I don't like men trying to degrade other men. I don't like kids bullying kids. I don't like it. I'm not here for it in the past life, present life, or afterlife. That was outlined. Because, Ashley, if you went to an event, right, and you were on the guest list, and you're one of the main people, right? You're going to the event, you're part of the guest list rather, and you're known. You would expect your drinks to be comped. So it's like, child, she paid the $22 damn, and you still brought expired lemons, in the words of Roe, and Tito's vodka. the travel sizes of Tito's life. Girl, what? She paid for it. Okay. She just thought that was complimentary. Sounds clear to me. My God, today I just had to go off about that because I'm like, what we're not going to do is make a mountain out of a molehill when somebody is being responsible. And then Latoya, made space for you emotionally after you trauma dumped on her. Because of what you said about your grandmother passing away less than 24 hours. So you shaded her, but then you wanted her to give a fuck about your emotionality and where you were mentally. And then you're going to reduce another woman on top of all that? There needs to be a reunion because I got some questions that I need to ask disrespectfully, rather, okay? So let's roll on. And I don't want to hear from y'all. Braylon, you talked about Ashley's mother's placenta. You went out live. Y'all, she made a mountain out of a molehill over a lemon drop drink that a person still paid for. If you really wanted to get clarity, you would pull her to the side like a woman should do and have an adult conversation. Not be a little girl and not utilize your communication skills, which once again did not come to you because your mother's placenta didn't give you enough nutrients. Moving on. Good damn. Now, with that being said, listen, I'm only judging what you're giving me, in the words of Karen Huger, okay? Listen. So with Chloe, right? With Chloe. Chloe is with Nolan and Noah, right? And it's time to get their hair done. And one says, my hair is perfect. Here. We are gifted, we are loved, and we are beloved. We don't need none, mama. So as Chloe is talking to Noah and Noah about, Jordan, it was the child that was sitting in Chloe's in between Chloe's legs. Eye roll for me. I'm like, oh my God, kids have personality. And I think it was Noah that said, I can't speak with you, mom. Right? So for those of you who don't know, Chloe's husband, their dad, passed away 5 years ago from a heart attack. And so, when you grow up, there's certain things that, families do. So sometimes, the kids would come in with the mom and dad, all that stuff, right? And Chloe shut the door, right? And Chloe shut the door because she is having adult time, right? And I believe it was Nolan that said that, you rush through things, right? And he's, I'm not ready, right? I trust him, but I'm not ready for a journey with him. Child. When a third grader says, I am not ready for a journey with him, you need to do some inner work with yourself, of yourself, and by yourself to understand why a third grader would say that to you. I'm like, that child said, listen, I'm not moving from my standards and requirements. I know I don't make the final decision, but damn it, I got a voice up in here. I ain't mad at it. Yes, indeed. So, with that being said, right, I don't really enjoy being around him. Yeah, that's what Nolan said. I don't enjoy being around him, right? And, y'all slept in the bed with Chloe and with her and their dad, right? Like I said, it's been 5 years since their dad passed because of a heart attack. And the kids feel that Chloe hasn't spent enough time with them, right? And I think it's Nolan that says, I think it's Nolan that says, I don't want Jordan to be my dad. And this is the bomb. You ready for this? Nolan says, you want to get married to him, but I don't. Excuse me, what? What did I say? I'm just going to be off camera for this moment. Chat, let me tell you something. The soul that came out of Chloe's body, when Nolan said that, I'm like, oh my God. Oh, Lord. And the reason why I'm off camera is because, first of all, you have to understand, kids, they have, when kids have their mind made up, they have their mind made up, right? And for Nolan and Noah to be so articulate, so smooth, and so capable with who they are, it just really, really, really just impressed me. I was just taken aback in the best way possible. Chloe, you've raised some good kids. You really have. Because for them to be that coherent, like, wait a minute now, hold on. I got a voice here too. I'm gonna say it respectfully as I can, but there's something in my brain that ain't rocking with me, right? So then we get to the preview, right? Chloe is with Jordan, and she says that Nolan has said that she doesn't want her mom to get married. Then we got Roe and Javon. They are talking, and Javon says, "Well, we say things that we say things when we're upset." That's true, but bruh, you said to your own child, and I quote, that it is too late to say happy birthday to me. Bruh. And then it is a jungle sex party. Ro is hugged up with somebody. Okay. LaToya has claws out like it's a thing. And then, Ashley says, I might step on some toes, but it's not on purpose. Okay, so you bring in expired lemons and Tito's vodka is not stepping on, is not doing that on purpose, is stepping on toes. You reducing Roe to being a manager is not on purpose, stepping on toes. Huh? You not emotionally manipulating somebody after you shaded them is not on purpose, stepping on toes. Hell, forget the fuck out my face. Anyway, that is the episode. Damn it. I can't, I won't, and I never will see for Ashley. The season's gonna have to develop. And what of it? It's called freedom of speech. I don't want to hear it. So we're gonna take a little bit of a commercial break. Child, we'll be back right after this. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this one.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Pray lonely, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Pray lonely's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Pray lonely's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand, and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power, to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free. Trust and believe it's entertainment, news done away with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Introducing the greatest escape in the Caribbean, the island you've been waiting for. Welcome to the Great Life on Great Stirrup Cay. This is the greatest pool you've ever seen life, 28,000 square feet of it, and the epic water park life. It's where you can truly experience the whoa life and the floating through paradise life. It's time to escape to a mind-blowing, sky-high tower of water slides and a here we go life. Escape to the one more please wherever you please life and kick it into high gear. Escape to where you can kick back and relax. The great life is waiting. Escape to the incredible new Great Stirrup Cay, only with Norwegian Cruise Line.
Power 923 Jams and the Arkansas Minority Health Commission encourages you to take the COVID-19 vaccine to help keep you and your loved ones safe. Involved in our community, the People Station, Power 923 Jams, KIPR Pine Bluff, Little Rock, KFOG, Little Rock, a Cumulus Media Station. And now, back to the jams. Hip-hop. Drake.
Girls want girls where I'm from. Yeah, well, girls want girls where I'm from.
R&B.
J. Howell.
Just cause I love you and you love me
And now, bumping back-to-back continuous music with another fresh new jam. Heard here first on the People Station, Power 923 Jams. Power 923 Jam.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
I love you right back so much. I had to tell you thrice rather, and quadruple times that I love you and love y'all and love everybody that damn much. Welcome back to the Brady Leach Virtual Tour Live. We are live on tour talking about Heart and Hustle Houston. I'm going to turn off my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Oh, my Lord Jesus. I know. Y'all like, damn, Brady, you didn't have to go that hard. Well, you know, listen. I report what's on the television screen. At this point, as I often say, you saw the thumbnail, you know my voice, and damn it, you know why you're here. 2 more times for the 2 more times. You saw the thumbnail, you know my voice, and damn it, you know why you're here. 1 more time for the 1 more time. You saw the thumbnail, you know my voice, and damn it, you know why you're here. Oh man, I say all that because that keeps everybody leveled off. So it's like, okay, if you need to come back to another tour, then just come back for another tour. I'll have something else, to talk about. So, oh my God, so yeah. Yep, we'll chill out here for a little bit. But yeah, you really can't make stuff up. You just really can't. Like I said, Big Tigger and his DV footage came out Saturday, right? And then somebody gets arrested on Sunday. You cannot make this stuff up. You just cannot. You cannot make this stuff up, right? And by the way, I'll just say this, right? I truly believe if you are getting upset over what somebody has reported, then you just need to log off the internet. Because if it is a public story and everybody else is talking about it, right? And it is what it is, you can't really say anything. You know what I mean? So that's why if you stick to the prompts won't be about you. It's quite simple. It's more simple for some than others, but that's the here. Yep, just chillaxing now. Like I said, I'll probably get off of here around maybe 1 hour and 7 minutes probably. Oh, excuse me, sorry. By the way, I stopped by chit chat with QT today. It was good to see her. Love her very, 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 very much. Y'all know I've been hustling over here on my channel, so I'm not able to really be like that all over the place like I used to be. But I still support who I believe deserves support. Who sees the totality of all of me, not just part of me. Especially when they know that the totality of me is good, and they just didn't throw me away because they didn't want to be willing enough with their vagina to have a conversation with me. You know what I mean? But also too, I only am accepting sound, positivity, understanding, and compassion at this point in my life. Don't have that sound, then we ain't got nothing to talk about. Just, but yeah, so, and that was with then I was giving you the real tea, and I felt for giving you the real tea because he wanted to say what was on his mind, but he had to be Switzerland. I'm like, brother, I'll just translate for you. I got you. Child reposting somebody that's been banned off of YouTube, where your YouTube channel could be banned because you posted that banned content creator. That is not a content creator to me, child. I'm not this but. And also too, like, it's really hard for me to think anyone is credible when you are, trying to say someone else is not a real content creator. That's not credible to me. So, but then again, if someone said, just because someone says something ain't true, then you really should give a damn uncleration what anybody says about you, right? Because it's just an opinion. You see how your own words come back to bite you in the ass? It don't look too good. But anyway, anyway. Yeah, we're just relaxing over here, y'all. Not too much. Not up to too much at all. All right, y'all. That is it for me. I have to say, I really this episode was trying for me because of Ashley, right? And I said what I said. You know what I mean? It is what it is. If Ashley improves over the season, I'll mention the improvements. But for right now, it's a bad taste in my mouth for Ashley, right? And so the first thing I want to say is this, right? Communicate your issues. Don't be petty about your issues. Communicate about your issues. Don't be petty with your issues. Communicate about your issues. Don't be petty with your issues, right? And I say that because what happened with the lemon and the vodka was really unnecessary. Like, I don't know LaToya well, nor any of the women. I just know Roe because she found me, right? But from what I've been able to see, it seems like all those women are very coherent to being open, right? So when you showcase that you're not open, it makes you look like the ass, not the other person, right? The second thing I want to say, y'all, is this, right? When it comes to trying to move on for yourself, recognize that just because you're moving on doesn't mean that everybody's moving at the same pace, right? And I say that to Chloe because she absolutely has the right to be able to have somebody in her corner. But also, too, kids also have the right to feel the way they feel. And I don't think that, Nolan and Noah are mean kids. I think that they are just trying to hold on to what they remember. And if anything disrupts that, then they are very protective of that. So remember, just because you're moving on doesn't mean everybody's moving on at the same pace as you. That's the second thing I want to tell you. Then finally, the third thing that I want to tell you is this, right? With LaToya living and her dad passing away, right? Going home and trying to take on all these different responsibilities. Recognize the progress that you have made, right? And also, too, recognize that you are not obligated to stay where you are mentally and emotionally. And I know how difficult it was to see that for sale sign up. But also, too, your dad doesn't want your life to be for sale to live for him. Parents are our guys for a certain period of time. And when they've done their job, they have to go back home. But that does not mean that you should not be free in your freedom. So that's what I gotta say on all of that. Y'all, that's it for me. It's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say one more special, because you are always born a blessing and trust. You may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why it's one thing to call yourself, it's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you. You spend time with me. Hopefully, we'll spend time together. Right to be right together. Always remember, you're on radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you're just recognizing that, hey, listen, if you are throwing an event, you are responsible for everything of the event, Ashley. Okay, not just what you want to be responsible for. And also, two, treat other people the way you want to be treated. Okay, make sure the replay is not the story for you watching. Let's do it before again. I love you. I value you. I embrace you all. Always remember, receive love you gotta give it, or receive love you gotta give it, or receive love you gotta give it. Wherever obstacles you come, wherever success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you. But no one else is proud of you. Proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, I remember something that Jada said, right? On the Rocks with Jada. Shout out to her. Like, comment, share, subscribe to that film. She said that y'all on Car Hustle Houston Ride Award video owns a one show. I truly believe that as well. But also, too, I think it's going to have to be something on that other broken, dilapidated, decrepit show for people to get that what you're watching is really not your life. And why are you allowing thirsty toxicity energy to enter into your life when there's another option? So I do believe it will be the number one show, but it's going to be sad that it's going to take so long for what people have been asking for positive shows. It's going to take them that long to recognize it's been here. And when everybody else has moved on and you're still there, it's like, well, keep complaining about seeing thirsty toxicity, or you can move on and be clean. Or maybe you might be addicted. Maybe you're overdosing. Maybe you're an addict to thirsty toxicity, unless you are thirsty toxicity itself. So anyway, and its supporters. That's neither here nor there. With that being said, one love, much love, all love. I feel love and send it right back to you. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's coming, for the blessings on the way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel the love and I send it right back to you. Good night, everybody. Love you all. Bye.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time.